What's up, guys? Ethien from the Alliance KOTOR here. I'm doing a live stream for the Grand Arena, and then after that, the live stream will hit onto YouTube, and then you can always check it out at thealliancegaming.com. I do need to share this link really quick so people can check it out, and then I'll be right back. So hold on. Alright, I think we're back. Okay, so kind of what I do in every stream is try and show everybody kind of what I'm farming. I am a high-end player near the end of the game. Not only that, I am a highly competitive player, so I top rank very high in arena, which gives me a lot of crystal generation to do lots of different things inside the game. So I generally burn through 350 crystal refreshes a day. Currently I'm farming the bounty hunter ships. In the case of that one, it's Django. The bounty hunter ships we believe are going to be for the legendary Millennium Falcon event. So besides farming the nodes, excuse me, there's some construction outside, so if you're hearing that, I apologize. Besides farming the nodes, kind of every node once a day, I also refresh a node, sometimes two of the nodes. I turn the node back on and farm it a second time. So I think I have a couple hours before arena, so I should be able to crank through this and still buy my shipments and stuff like that. So Grand Arena, the goal of the stream, especially these streams, is I get to show the counters, and it's not like the territory war where I have to wait for my guild to clear, so I can kind of go through each of the counters. I can also talk about my defense a little bit, and kind of my plans for the Grand Arena. The beauty, I think, of the design of Grand Arena is no account is the same. We've all built towards the same teams because we know they're strong, but no account's the same. The person I'm fighting against in my 8-player thing, there's actually 4 Revan, so 4 of us have Revan. The person I am fighting against first does have Revan, and he has a very similar account to me, similar GP. I do have him in the mods, so it's more about the depth of our teams and then proper counters. For defense, I went a very weaker defense. I wanted to save a lot for offense, so I have Bastila with a second string Jedi, but I did hold Kenobi, and so it's just kind of more of an annoyance team than anything. My Emperor runs with just Empire, Phoenix and Ewoks, and then a Rex team and a Bounty Hunter team. The reason I put Rex on defense is I'm seeing some success with the team. So kind of running through the counters, we're going to be trying to go pretty quick through these, but there is going to be things like these kind of tricks that you're going to see that we're going to have to come up with some solutions to. And we of course do not know what's in this back zone, so that's kind of a concern. But I do know for right off the bat I can jump in and check the speed of his First Order officer and his Kylo Ren to see if my Poe will beat it. The speed of the First Order officer is at 223. Poe is going to, or Kylo is going to add 30 to that thanks to Kylo's lead. So he's at 253 for his First Order officer. Kylo Ren's the other one that you could potentially speed up, but it's slower than his First Order officer, so I should be able to beat it outright. The old resistance, the non-RJT resistance, is what you traditionally run to counter a First Order team. You need a faster Poe. You do not need it as fast as I generally build mine to, but my Poe beats his First Order officer, so it should be a clean kill. I'm going to get to go first, and you'll see how Poe works in that. With Zeta Finn, every time an expose appears and you shoot the target with an expose, you generate turn meter for your team. So you can create a team that never gives the opponent the opportunity to go. My Resistance Trooper is modded for damage for the raid, not a lot of speed, but as you'll see with his kit, he doesn't really need it. So if you do know these counters, I'm hoping to, you probably know this already, but I'm hoping to still teach it. So because of my Poe's speed, he goes first. Poe applies buff immunity, which makes it so First Order officer so that one of these tanks can't taunt, and then he also reduces turn meter. So the goal is to get it so that they can't have a turn. So now at this point, the only threat is Kylo counterattacking and First Order Stormtrooper counterattacking, and you're just going to kind of want to avoid those as much as possible. And then when it's Finn's turn, he can do the stun, so that's where that comes in, and then we can just continually attack the stun target. And every once in a while, we're going to run into this situation. Luckily, Poe has a turn. If you notice, I'm at full turn meter, so I actually don't need to. I don't need to target the exposed. We want to kind of keep popping the exposed. As you saw, he counterattacked, and that removed the taunt from Poe. But then Finn taunts whenever Poe loses taunt, so it's kind of a ping pong effect. So. Kuzo, I can see your message. Yeah, if you type in the Twitch stream, I can see your guys' message, but I can't see it if you guys are in Discord. So, but yeah. So we're just gonna kind of roll through this team. You do have a time limit in Galactic, or in Grand Arena. Sorry, you do want to try and end at full health as much as possible because you get extra banners for that. But if you'll notice, they still have not gotten a turn. And we're already winding down towards the near end of the fight because the amount of exposes that you're starting to see is just going to keep ramping up. The two targets that are not weak to expose are this Kylo and the other Kylo, and that's where Rey and First Order or Resistance Trooper are there to kind of slow them down. He's going to keep healing every time I shoot him, so I'm going to try and get Rey a turn again and hopefully do some damage to him. There we go. So this should be it for this. Pilar said no. I can't see his message. I guess not. The only risk when I'm live streaming is the risk of a timeout because I'm not paying attention to the time usually because I'm so focused on just trying to... All these debuffs, if I land a debuff on him, he generates additional healing. So all those debuffs I just applied, for example, kind of start the process all over again. So there we go. Should be able to finish him off. And... there we go. So I didn't end at full protection, so it was only 59 banners, but that's a traditional counter for that. The Bounty Hunters is Rey, or is the traditional counter, and I'm trying to remember what I have saved for defense. So I have my Revan, which I might want to blow on the Night Sisters. I could run Kylo on the Night Sisters, because I should be able to outspeed his nest. I should look at what the speed of his nest is. I have a very fast First Order officer for 266. If I can outspeed his nest, the First Order is a mediocre counter to the Night Sisters. I don't know if I don't know if there's a lot of known counters for Night Sisters with nest, so yeah, he'll beat me just barely. I'm at 261. Alright, I don't know if I want to use Revan just to kind of take that out. It's not ideal. I could use Traya. I did save Traya. Or I could use Luke. I think Treya's the way to go. Peanut Gallery? Anybody want to say what I should use against a Night Sister Nest team? I'm going to go beat up Bosk with Rey, I think. Rey is the traditional counter for Bosk, although you could use Troopers, especially when you see something like a lower health character, although Cad Bane's pretty tanky comparatively. I run Rey with droids, so I'm really excited about Thrawn-led Troopers or CLS Chewbacca for the Night Sisters. Okay, I'm going to go with what Kuza said. We're gonna go, why CLS? Just because Han destroys? Wouldn't they get into problem lock with the turn meter reduction on Ness? I'm doubting. Okay, let's just do, for the sake of things, we're going to do Ray. I think I have the team saved. Not Thrawn, but close enough. And some droids. EG-88. Jeez. You're right. My first order officer would be faster because of my crew lead. I forgot about that. But there's no counterattacks on this team, so if I land some exposes, I speed up. Once Bosk is under control and ability blocked, it's pretty much over. Dengar will prevent me from stealthing, so R2 just gets to stun a lot, which is pretty cool. Of course, this team just wants to generate a lot of exposes, just like the other resistance team. Is kind of their trick. Once you get through protection on a Bosk lead or Bosk led team, they start taking a lot of damage quick, because that's what Bosk leadership ability does, is giving them a bonus defense when they're under him. So let's get rid of Dengar if possible. No, won't happen. Close enough. And this should give me almost full protection. Let's just keep going. Chase. I don't know if I have a strong enough chase to run with it. I'm one of those people that never got a chance to really fully invest in chase. Here we go. So Ray is a direct counter to bounty hunters, and one of the more recommended ones. But that being said, Ray is a direct counter to lots, so you want to try and find a different team to use, if possible, and that's where troopers come in. A couple other things counter them. I think if I can slow this down, there we go. And IG-88 might be able to heal himself. Nope. Lost 2 points. Dang. Alright, let's go deal with it. I'm going to roll the Chesinator. I forget what other... Oh. I can also run the Thrawn thing. Okay. A very weak base. That's my problem. Oh, no base? There he is. Alright. So I can't really run airplane mode, but I can force quit. I think the goal is to stun. This is where I'm getting advice from the peanut gallery. I'm not giving advice. I think I want to stun Nest. I think I don't want her to drop Plague, and then I get Tenacity up, and now she can drop Plague all she wants. Well, no. Asajj is going to clear it. I did that wrong. Terrible. Stun Asajj. Oh, that killed her. Hopefully reduce turn meter? Nope, didn't work. I see how this team works, though. Now that's my problem. Maybe I should have saved the heal as well. No good. Played it all wrong. Yeah, I told you I got a shitty base. I think this is over, gents. Gonna have to force quit. Unless Han can rue the day. Save the day, Han. Finish Daka, yes. Yes. Sure. He's done. Yep, and oh, now we force quit. Get out, get out. Okay, whatever. I'll forfeit. With Daka dead, technically, I could let the game time out, and Daka will stay dead permanently, because the way this game, the way Territory Wars work. So, and that's what Kuzo's screaming at me. Time it out, because I got Daka dead. If they continued basic attacking, I stopped. I didn't press anything. Jeez, stop yelling at me. He's yelling at me from the chat. Okay, so I'm going to time it out. That's a good plan. They're already lost protection, although Talzin has full turn meter. So maybe I want to... No, I don't want to do anything. I'm just going to wait. Yes, stop screaming at me. Okay. This is a valid territory war strategy as well. If you kill... in a Jolie Revan team, if you kill a character and then time it out... well, it's your turn and you let the counter run down, Jolie can never resurrect that player again. So it's it resets the powers of like the zombie and the Revan super ability where they will die for their target multiple times. But there's no way they will ever recover the person. If I had killed Talzin, they lose Talzin as a leader for this, and so that's another way to do it. So I highly recommend, besides failing to counter, but learning the different ways you can manipulate through forfeiting, through airplane mode, through force quitting, and then this trick that we're about to do. Now I'm just going to have 2 minutes of dead air that I'm just going to enjoy you all enjoying me. I guess I can talk about C-3PO and how everybody's pumped about him. So he doubles his synergies with Ewoks, but then his base synergy is with Rebels, Resistance, and Galactic Republic, which means that he works with Rey, he works with Rebels will expose on their basic, so I think he would work on any team that does a lot of counterattacking, that kind of thing. Because I was saying I should have stopped before Talzin came back. I had a chance to time it out then, and so he's right. I could have timed it out. I think C-3PO won't be a meta breaker for current meta. It's not like C-3PO equals winning on against Revan teams, but he definitely will add a very strong component to territory war teams, and he's pretty versatile, which is funny because that's pretty much what Chewie brought to the game. Is Chewie added some depth and some strength to a couple different options for the CLS teams, but he definitely did not, Chewie did not equal you can beat Traya every time. I'm wondering about Cool Dude is talking about dumping Zetas on the Ewoks, and I don't know. I think if I was a mean designer at CG, I would make it so that everybody's low grace and wickets are required and then hard countered. I don't know. 20 seconds and then I'll go back in. So I will lose these characters. They will be gone. It will treat this fight as a loss, and then I can go back in with whatever team I want. And start all over again. Where I think in this case the best option would be to be using my Kylo Ren, because I will get all that extra speed, although Talzin will go. I don't know. I don't think I want to burn another strong meta team. Yeah, let's use my first order. Once you get the First Order Executioner going, the First Order Executioner works much like in Troopers. He can just keep killing zombie. And then because of that, he gets a full turn every time he kills something. But once zombie is dead twice, he's dead for good kind of thing. And then the amount of AoE on this team is redonkulous. So if I kill Talzin, the zombie will die for her. Just like before. I think I want to do Asajj. And then this should call assists, because I have the Zeta. And we want to stun Asajj and keep going for Talzin. Here we go, here we go. And then see, he gets a full turn again, so then he can go again. I need more crit on him, but I also need him to have more gear and all that fun jazz. No more deaths. I think the only hard part of this fight is going to be Nest. We shall see. I don't know why I went for a zombie. I think I'm trying to delay. Yeah, there, for that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we can finish this off, no problem now. So it's a 2-turn stun, so I don't have to worry about Nest at all. So it's a second attempt, so I lost banners there, and then I took some damage, so oh well. I don't think you should put C-3PO on Ewoks, because though, I think, I don't know. With the mass assist, yeah. Maybe we just take out Ewok Elder. He's not needed anymore. You don't need a resurrection when you're calling that many fucking Ewoks to assist. Okay. I think I saved my bugs. I did. My junky bugs. They were saved. Forgot what I put on. Okay. How do you beat an Emperor team? Well, this is tried and true, and I can pretty much run anything. If I save Treya and Revan for the back wall, I'm solid. I can run nests on any team to make sure that he's screwed, because that's what he's going to rely on. So I can run like Thrawn Nest and some troopers. Sorry, I'm reading the chat stream to see if there's any questions. I need to filter this out. I guess I've never run the Night Sisters against it, but I think that would work. Maybe we run my Night Sisters with Nest? Yeah, let's try that. This is not a recommended thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. Do you run Talzin lead? Yeah, you would run Talzin lead. And then I would drop Talia and sub in Nest, because I don't think I'm going to need Nest with Treya. I might. This might be a bad call. Yeah. Let's do it. Alright. Emperor needs debuffs to generate turn meter. Vader gets a bunch of extra speed and can therefore generate a bunch of turn meter. Emperor has an AoE stun. There's just a lot going on control-wise, but I think that Daka will be able to stun the Emperor. No, I guess they generated enough turn meter from Vader because I didn't land my stun on him. Oh, swell. Oh, swell. And the zombie dies for her. Yes. Now it's my turn. Spread the plague. And then they all die in righteous fire. Emperor needs to die first. This will heal me. This will generate counterattacks. I think I want to call assist. Let's do it. Because that's done. Okay. Pretty sure that's the game. Unless his Dooku is crazy modded and I didn't even look, so. Because we all know how punk Dooku is from the most recent events that we've seen. I'm not really minding the generating turn meter because it's just making them go faster, which just means... Yeah, there we go. Nest is in a fight, finally. I'm just using that for heal. Here we go. It was solid. It was not perfect, but it was solid. Okay, let's see what his backline has. And then I think that's the game. Oh, easy cheesy. Let's just, wait. I don't even understand that team. Stealth, 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 tank. Okay, now I understand the team. Ish. Let us use Revan for Phoenix. A little bit of overkill, but that's okay. I saved, like I said, I used General Kenobi on my other defensive team. So I didn't save a lot of tank options. But remember Revan's Old Republic, and that's where you can just kind of plug and play and think I'm just going to run mission just because she can stealth. Therefore, she's not... I don't need a tank. The rest of my team will tank. I'll swap turn meter with Yoda. You hurt me more. So once Hera dies for a Phoenix team, the team loses its unique synergy. And then if any individual dies, they lose the unique synergy from them. So now Hera's dead, they won't do anything. I blinded Sabine right there, so whatever she was going to lower my defense, but it didn't do anything. Once Kanan dies, oh, I guess they don't lose their, oh, they lose their turn meter synergy. Sorry. Once Kanan dies, they lose their ability to counterattack. Granted, this is overkill, so it's not like I would normally recommend, you know, running a Revan versus a Phoenix, but you know, it might happen. So in the next Grand Arena that I'm going to show on my alt, I'm not going to do the fleet. I don't think, oh, maybe, I don't know. Do we need to watch fleet? I don't think everybody knows how bugs work at this point. Whatever, I'll show it. Let's turn it on auto and make it go fast. Finally, I have Treya, and that is the ball game against this wackadoo. So I could run Thrawn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run Thrawn, but I could run Dooku. I saved him just in case. One of these days I'm gonna Zeta Dooku, maybe. All right. Oh yeah, I could have just used the trio and gotten bonus points. Somebody just mentioned that in chat. That is a very good suggestion. Oh well. Silly Bastila. Yeah, I really should have gone in with a lot less and used that plan. That's something to try and remember. It's not in my habit yet, so especially because there's no bonus in Territorial War for it, but or if there is, I don't even remember using it ever. I could put it on auto, but I'm trying to make sure I maintain protection on everybody, so chipping away. I want to try and give it back to him. Yes. And then he will get it back through this. Sunfax counterattacks are fun. Did I annihilate anybody yet? Nope. Okay, there we go. That answers that. And that's game. Should have ran in with less. I'm sorry. I would have gotten more banners. So for each character I used less and still ended at full, I would have gotten 2 more banners. Because it's 4, but you lose 2. Yeah, 2 more banners for each character I use less. Alright, and bugs. I haven't used bugs under Akbar in a while, but I should be fine. I think I'm gonna run straight bugs, and then... Is this wedge? Oh, that's Biggs. I don't have the Biggs reinforced built up, but I do have Sunfax, so maybe I'll do that way. Come in with Sunfax. It's been a while since I ran them without the Houndstooth, so you are not as susceptible to TIE Fighter misses with your bugs because they have increased accuracy that they share. But even still, you don't want to go straight in at the TIE Fighter because the TIE Fighter, if he evades, gives turn meter. Plus the TIE Advance is a pain in the ass, so. He probably will full clear me now that I'm thinking about it. I called in Bison's U-Wing because Bison U-Wing is a guaranteed hit on a TIE Fighter. And I had already controlled the fight up to that point. 90k? Why are ships 90k? That makes no sense. Come on, CG, work your stuff out. Okay, 1 account done. Going in for the next one. This is a lower level account. It is very, very, very focused and geared. So it's 2 million GP. You will see characters on it that you normally don't have, but because of that, in mid back zone, you have something like this. And that just happens. I'm hoping that if he gets there, Yeah, good luck. I ran a bounty hunter team, traditional bounty hunter team, and the gear levels are definitely lower on the not so used ones, although Cat is getting up there because I use his ship. I use a Phoenix team. I subbed out Chopper for my Ray team. I Zetaed Sabine because I found that by Zetaing Sabine, I can clear the final stage of the Sith event that's once or twice a month that gives some good loot, because if you noticed from before, I don't have the Night Sisters to clear the event. Plus dropping a Zeta on Sabine was just fun. I like Sabine. I do have a pretty strong Kylo Ren team for this account, although I don't have the First Order Stormtrooper, so we'll see what happens. I ran with a lot of B-Team Empire. I don't have a very strong Empire team on this account. And then I showed you Asajj, which is a piece of junk. I ran a very strange Phantom setup on my best capital ship, hoping that it just kind of delays him. So we'll see what happens. It looks like I'm facing a CLS, Bounty Hunters, Rey, Emperor. It looks like he's pretty heavy on defense. That's okay by me. We'll see what I can come up with counter-wise. I don't have the Night Sisters to go through Rey, but I do have some tricks up my sleeve. I think for CLS I want to run my Wampa. For Rey, I don't really have a lot of options. I could... Yeah, I don't really have a lot of options. So, Emperor, I could run CLS, but he's got a Wampa, so I'm going to run Wampa against Luke. And then for the Bounty Hunters, I'm going to probably run my Rey. Although it doesn't look like I might need to go that overkill, so maybe I'll save her. I don't know if I saved my... I forget where my troopers are at. Troopers are like a soft counter to them. You don't really need the Zeta because they still gain turn meter from when they kill something. It's just they don't all gain turn meter. It's a chance, 50%, 40% chance. So yeah, this account I feel less confident about its ability to full clear the opponent. I'm sorry, I'm making some decisions and trying to talk them out as we go. Show you entire territories. Kuzo wants to see everything. Rex Wampa, done. I have RJT. I have... What do I have? I have RJT, Revan, Traya, CLS, and then it just kind of starts fading into the black there. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm on my second account, Kuzo. Okay, let's run Rex Wampa. Rex Lead is a classic lead that I highly recommend. You don't need him gear 12, but I recommend getting him up. Rex Lead says if you crit us, we get turn meter. So Wampa just gets a bunch of turn meter and gets to do Wampa stuff. I don't know if I want to use my nest. You do need tanks on this team. And one of the newer tricks we're discovering is that scoundrels just work. Normally I would recommend Vand or Chewie with his Zeta, which would auto-resurrect 2 tanks. I don't have him Zetaed on this account. I could, but this should be able to do decently well against him. So those initial crits right there are giving me turn meter. Rex gets to go, so then he cleanses everybody, thus making it much harder for this team to get going. Plus there's the Daze, which ruins the counterattacks for this team, gets my tanks taunting, and now it's really, really hard for him to even get to the Wampa. So this fact that Baze is still counterattacking is actually a good thing for me, because he's actually still generating me turn meter. I knew that he was going to cleanse. Sorry, my phone alarm always goes off midstream. That's telling me that arena's starting. And then This is a cleanse heal. I don't think I need it right now. Wampa's the only one that needs a heal kind of thing right now. Or a cleanse, sorry. And this should finish him. And now it's fair game. Oh man, that was a good hit from Han. That's what he's there for. Again, the point around this team is to survive to get to my Wampa killing them. Oh. No. Once Wampa whomps again, it's over. Here's some turn meter for Wampa. Goodbye, Han. Wampa hit so hard. I like him so much. He's one of the coolest characters in the game. I'm gonna go for Leia and hope she doesn't triple tap me. Alright. 'Twas a good call. That wrecks Wampa. Yeah, Rex is gone. Blind. No blind. Counterattack still. Rex gets to go. I mean, Wampa gets to go. Yeah. Wampa hurts rebels. It worked out. Alright. Coming up with some quick plans. Do I want to use Rey on the bounty hunters? Not really. I will therefore try the Imperial troopers. My troopers do not have the gear they need, but they have the mods. So we will see. If I can kill one of them, it's pretty much over. Just got to get through his protection. That's the hard part. Oh no, it's not a boss lead. I'm fine. I forgot about that. They just have a lot of health because they're sharing potency. As long as they have potency, they're doing good. But I love troopers, and range just makes them so much cooler with those added called assists. Just done. This was a good call. Yeah, I got Revan on my alt. My alt Star Wars galaxyofheroes.gg is a straight line of first place since I started the alt. It's what happens when you're when you're the guild leader of a guild and you're not even level 85 yet. So I got Traya fast, and I was able to beat people in arena way earlier than I should have. So I was able to save up all the crystals to get Revan, it was around 25k crystals. Plus then just focus farming, that kind of thing. Uh-oh. He might... No, never mind. I was going to say, he might have the new meta. He does not. I do not have this ship powered up very much. Just resource cost, man. This is Biggs? Yeah. Okay. I saved all the right things. Yeah. I should have put Xanadu's blood on defense. Alright, here we go. Let's do this really quick. Finish up a couple battles, see what he's rolling with, and then we're good to go. This might not stick because of that ghost. Hey, I've landed all my debuffs so far. That's lucky. That's never happening. So I think the key to beating a mace lead is always about if you can kill targets. So he didn't do a very good job planning his attack out by putting a pretty squishy target like Ghost out. And his Biggs is not very well geared, it looks like, because I'm able to just kind of plow through it. Granted, he didn't land any target locks to kind of extend the life of it, so we're just going to end this quick. Can you not see? I'm pretty sure you can see my t-shirt because my shirt says pew pew, and then it says Vroosh beep boop Vroosh. That's one of my mini Star Wars shirts that my wife gets me for birthdays and Christmases and stuff like that. She's like, oh, another Star Wars shirt for you. But you were talking about pew pew in Discord chat, and so I was like, oh, he's gonna love my shirt. What is this 90k thing? Like, I can't even give you the full 10k because fleets are a little bit too easy. Okay. My Traya, so if I save Traya and Revan again for the back line, then I've got Rey and CLS to use for this, but maybe I don't want to save Treya. Because Treya can lock down. Yeah, and my Treya team's not that strong. My Treya's not that strong, we'll say it that way. She's not up there yet. I could run a... Look at this Emperor. Like, this is... Yes! This Emperor. He's not Zeta. He's not Omega. He's got 74 speed. He's like year 7 or 8. Like, this is what you get with a low-level account. Okay. I don't think I can run short and win. I don't know what I should do. I kind of want to run Django. I really want to run Django. Let's do it. Yes. Alright. So, everybody complains about the Treya Scion bug, but I noticed that the bug was actually in effect back with Rey's original kit when she, or her Zeta kit says that when she starts a turn, or when she gets debuffed, she can dispel all debuffs. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And so on the beginning of her turn, if she got debuffed by like Nihilus and then cleansed all those debuffs, then this is starting to hurt him. Don't you dare hurt him. Let's see. Are we finishing Rey off? Yeah. Goodbye. 3 lightsabers to the face. This will go on this guy. What? How did that call that to assist? I know it attacks 2 targets. I knew what was going on. Okay, let's just keep focused on R2. There. Scion's back from the dead. Can't heal himself, but he can't die. I think I'm good. I want today's BB-8. Did not land. Uh-oh. BB-8 gets off his Illuminated Destiny, I could be in a problem state. But I think I'm good. Okay, we're good. I don't know why I did that. I don't have the Omega. Had I had the Omega, it would have given me health steal, and so I would have been able to roll with it on Django and try and heal myself. Instead, it just kind of hurt my team. That was bad. Okay. Yeah, kill her. Definitely kill her. Just finish it. Thanks again for everybody for watching. I'm gonna wrap up some battles here. I'm hoping that you're seeing some counters in action. If I need to explain anything better, that's what I'm here for. I don't think my CLS Chewie is gonna do very well. Chewie doesn't have either Zeta. Yeah, I think we're gonna run. I'm worried about that Wampa, man. How fast is this? If I run Rey with droids, probably gonna get my butt kicked. Oh, it's not very fast at all. 57. That guy doesn't even have speed on some of his mods. 64? Oh my gosh. Why was I worried in the first place? Do I want to save nest or use nest? No, we're good. Feeling it. This is the second to the last team, truly. Or this, sorry, this is not the last team. There's 2 more teams behind this. I do not want Wampa counterattacking me. I almost did a burn. I do want today's all of them. Scion, Vader, all of them. Let's just do this. That didn't even ability block him. That defeats the whole purpose. He's ability blocked. He just needs to die. As long as I chip through. The burn will kill him. That day sucks. That stun is awesome. Let's hide again. The burn will kill him. The burn will kill him. I'm convincing myself that the burn will kill him. Now Scion is the only target. Yes, the burn killed him. Stun Scion. Damn it. I need to stun Scion, because if I keep shooting him, he will just get a full resurrect out of it. And I'm forced to target him because of pain. No. Okay, there we go. Now I don't have to target him. Let's finish off Thrawn. Gonna get counterattacked, but she gets foresight. Hidden burn. Let's finish him off. Let's finish Vader off. I'm avoiding Wampa's counterattacks, mostly because I want the banners at the end. Pretty much have the fight in the bag. I just want to keep staying hidden. And every time I use a special ability, everybody with exposed loses a little bit of turn meter, so I'm actually just kind of delaying things. I should have targeted, see, now he can't counterattack. Oh, that was dumb of me. There goes all my buffs. And now I'm forced to attack him. That was stupid. That was really stupid. Okay. Yay! Well, he's stunned. I can now go back to finishing off the Wampa. And then making sure that I end this strong. This will kill him, give him full turn meter, and let him do that again if he's got it up. Wampa's dead because of the burn, so now I can just focus Scion. And that's the game. Let's put it on auto. I could take it slow and let another Illuminated Destiny go off, but I don't think I'm going to get back to full protection, though I think it was better just to end it because I'm at full health. So, okay, 2 more battles. I saved some stuff for it, so let's see what he's got. Oh yeah, 1 more battle because the GP is different. This is I overthink things and stuff. Let's end the stream well on a win and talk about Revan. So Revan teams, when playing them on offense, generate a lot of speed for the entire team. The goal for most Revan teams is give turns to Yoda. Yoda has a lot of abilities that he can generate his own turn meter, but for example, like right there, I just gave a turn to Yoda, at which point Yoda can go through his full repertoire of called assist and things. Called assist and things. Stuff and things. Obviously, like, this team is way underpowered by comparison, but like, I'm calling Yoda to assist. The only time you want to call Revan to assist is when Yoda's incapacitated. But all of these things kind of just generate another turn. I hate that Sidious dodges Jedi. It's just pissing me off right now because I just missed 3 times in a row. Let's finish off Maul because he's about to get a turn, and I want to end at full everything. I guess this is one of those other cases where I probably could have gone in with a reduced amount and won anyways. I could have probably just gone in with Revan and Yoda. Thank you guys for joining me. Please share my channel and stuff. I'm going to try and, like I was saying in my last stream, I'm going to be able to do a lot more streams again. Work finally died down. And if you subscribe to my channel, it'll alert you when I start a stream. Pilar, who's on our chat right now, will probably be uploading this video once it becomes YouTube video onto thealliancegaming.com, which is where all of our stuff goes up. And tomorrow, when my daughter is at gymnastics, I will do the much awaited and much worked on and very long process to build a mods video. So I have a whole process that I'm going to go through to explain how I get the mods that I get, like how I farm mods, and then also once I farm the mods, what mods I choose to level and what mods I choose to sell. And then once I have the mods leveled, then I choose where they go, and then I'm going to explain how I splice them. Just lots of fun. And apparently I'm being trolled in Discord. Thank you all for joining. It was fun. I miss doing this. Peace out, guys.